Is social media real? Is social media real? Is social media real? Is social media real? Had a really nice snowfall yesterday, and the sun's out. So why not enjoy the sunshine? Look at that shadow there. Really cool. I got some really big news to share with you guys. You ready for this? I'm getting a haircut next week. Woo! I think the last haircut I got was maybe October. So I'm due. So I think it's time. I think it's time to get a haircut. It's sunny, but it's a little bit chilly, so I'm not sure how long I'm going to last out here. As you guys know, I'm reading this book called Atomic Habits. Although, does Connor pick up a book?
These are the smallest keyboards on Earth, and I got the world's largest hands. Last name, partner.
Yeah, Yiguchi with the Y.
That is a fantastic name.
It is.
I'll have that ready for you in just a moment.
Well, it's Atomic Habits, and I was gonna put it in my last video, but I had to wait because the book had to be shipped from somewhere else and COVID and all that stuff, so you know how it is, and let's keep going. So far it's a good read, and I just want to touch upon one point that the author makes that I think can really apply to all of us on social media. I woke up this morning and I had this idea in my head while making this video. See, right off the bat, he gives a table with how habits can work for you or how they can work against you. That's just what happens when you just start to make a lot of just random stuff. You just get like these ideas like in your head and you just want to make them. So I'm making it. And one of these habits is how you treat people, because people usually reflect your behavior back on you. Because people usually reflect your behavior back on you. So if you're nice to someone, they'll probably be nice to you back. If you're mean to someone, guess what happens? It kind of makes sense, right? It's kind of basic. Full disclosure, I am not a doctor or a psychologist, but I just play one on YouTube. Let's walk and talk. We'll take the example of YouTube, but it can really apply to all platforms. You know, usually people will upload videos and they'll try to promote them and be like, hey, look at me, 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 look at me. Like I have noticed in some YouTube, Facebook groups that there's a lot of look at me, and all you do in these groups is you just scroll past people's thumbnails and no one's really talking or engaging. It's a lot of shouting, but no one's really listening. And which I totally understand, because you know I do the same thing. Look at me. You do need to promote yourself on YouTube because no one else is going to do it, which I totally get. But the problem is, or the point of this video is, when does look at me start to feel like entitlement? Entitlement's actually poison. Entitlement is poison. Entitlement is poison. I'll use myself as an example. When I first started YouTube, I sort of felt entitled just about getting views and subscribers. And the reason why I probably felt entitled is because the first few videos, I got a few hundred views, I got some subscribers. I think I reached 100 subscribers by April, so in about 4 months I reached 100 subs. Over the course of the next several months, when I made all these videos in my first year, my entitlement wasn't aligned with my reality. So when I was making all these videos, I wasn't getting the views I wanted, I wasn't getting the subscribers, I wasn't getting the exposure. So essentially my entitlement led to a distorted version of reality, and just my expectations weren't being met. What happens when your expectations aren't being met? You're disappointed, you have like a negative view of the world around you, you're pessimistic, you have doubts. And this can really affect you if you're not really careful. And I kind of realized this early on, that just because I'm making videos doesn't mean I'm entitled to anything. I'm not entitled to a view, I'm not entitled to a subscriber. You know, you make a video because you want to make it. That's why I always keep saying, make it for yourself first, because once it's out there, you have no control. Don't get me wrong, I'm so thankful and appreciative of all the people that have subscribed and watched and liked the comments. Like it's a real rush when someone takes the time out of their day to watch something that you've made. If you're struggling out there, if you don't think that people are watching your stuff, that's why you gotta be consistent with content and just show up every single day, because eventually you're gonna get people that listen to you. And what's better than people listening? Also engaging. Engaging is even better. I think engaging is even better than views. So let me touch upon that in a brief second before I start to get frostbite. I'm not gonna lie, I can't even feel my hands. So it's amazing I can still hold this GorillaPod. don't know if I've said before, but this tree here, this tree, how do I do this? There? This one? This is my favorite tree. It makes for a really, really cool photo. Look at all these people. See those people there? They're just like chilling out. Just chilling out, just enjoying the day. It's also family day weekend, long weekend, so hey, hashtag winning. It's also Valentine's Day today. Love yourself. You deserve it. You know what I want? I want coffee right now. I mean, I want coffee, I just don't want to line up for it. It's a pretty crazy lineup. Look at this lineup for coffee. This is pretty cool. It's kind of Vine action. Pretty neat. Hot yoga sounds actually pretty good right now because it's freezing. I kind of want to touch upon like social media. Like, what is social media? Like, is social media real? So obviously social media creates like a false reality, and then you start to compare yourself. I did a video on this last year, just about the saying that comparison is the thief of joy. Comparison is the thief of joy. And this is how social media kind of works against you. But the way that social media works for you is through engagement. If you can only pick one, say you have like 1,000 subscribers or followers but no engagement, or say you have 100 followers or subscribers but you have a lot of engagement, what would you rather think leads to more growth faster? And the thing with engagement is that it's work, it's just not scrolling. I can give you a hint, it's the second one. The person that's posting the photo or posting the video, it's always a human being at the other end. And whenever you can like connect with someone organically, I think that's where the true power of social media comes through. And that's how you can also grow your Instagram, your YouTube, your Twitter, just by actually engaging with people. People usually help people that help them. You know, going back to the idea of the book, and hopefully that makes sense. Like, I'm not perfect, you know, I still feel entitled now and then, but you know, I try to catch myself. That's why I don't check my stats on YouTube. I probably check my stats on YouTube like once a month. The thing with engagement, that has to be organic. You know, you can't force yourself to engage with someone. Don't engage with someone because you have to. Do it because you want to do it. Make it organically, because people can relate to people that are being genuine. So only engage with people that are doing stuff that kind of interests you. I really hope this video made sense. Sorry if it was a little bit of a rush, but I really couldn't like feel my hands. Also, there's someone like staring right at me right now. This guy right there. Nice. That's the video, guys. Any comments, let me know. Start engaging with people on social media. You're gonna be surprised at, I think, how much growth you can actually get just by putting a little bit of work into it, a little bit of effort. And yeah, thanks again for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, haha. And we'll see you back here for more of this chilly craziness. Peace. Did I mention I was getting a haircut next week? Yes! The thing with making a lot of videos is that you just want to keep making videos and just start yapping and just see what happens. See what happens when you just start talking to the camera. And again, it all comes down to habits. That's kind of like why I bought that book. That's all I got.